hundreds of hair extensions companies on the market claiming to offer virgin hair, it can be hard to decide who to trust. Through the internet, gaining access to hair suppliers for startup hair companies has become easier than ever. The hair extensions game is now a whole new world. Terms like Remy, temple hair, cuticles, and virgin are now commonplace across the board, even when companies are using them improperly. I know I'm not the only one who feels like when I shop for hair, I need a hair weave dictionary. Well, we're here to help. In this video, we're going to give you 7 questions every chick should ask to help you to determine the best virgin hair companies. In a moment, I'm going to reveal question 1. But first, we need to discuss the true definition of virgin hair. According to Arjuni standards, virgin hair is defined as human hair that has never been chemically or mechanically manipulated. Examples of chemical manipulation are hair relaxers, perms, dyes, including natural dyes, etc. Examples of mechanical manipulation are curling irons, flat irons, hair dryers, baking hair, boiling hair, etc. Now that we're on the same page as to what virgin hair is, let's dive right in. Question 1. What are the 4 critical stages that determine the quality of virgin hair extensions? Before you fork over your cash, any company that you approach should be prepared to answer collection, blending, fabrication, and sanitization. If they pass that test, move on to question 2. Which of the 4 critical stages mentioned in question 1 does your company perform? The best hair companies will control every aspect of their extensions, from collection through sanitization under one roof. But if they don't, that leads me to question 3. For the stages that are outsourced, what's your process to ensure quality? If the company holds monthly site visits coupled with personal product verification prior to blending, you're in pretty good shape. Other answers in order of desirability are quarterly site visits coupled with personal product verification prior to sanitization, one-time site tour coupled with virtual product verification prior to shipping, no site authentication, no product verification. But remember, the best virgin hair companies are able to ensure the quality of the final product by collecting, blending, fabricating, and sanitizing their wefts in-house. Question 4, and this is where things can get really sticky. How is your hair sourced? In order for a company to claim that their hair is virgin, they have to know how it's collected. Any company willing to accept your money for virgin hair should also be willing and able to divulge the methods by which their offerings are obtained. Here are 4 possible answers to this question. Which do you think is the best? A. We have our own trained team of collectors who follow our code of ethics. They are only authorized to cut and purchase hair directly from the donor. B. We pay independent contractors to collect hair by the kilo. C. We are licensed and have direct access to the temple auctions in India. D. We purchase hair from an Indian supplier. E. We purchase hair from a Chinese supplier. F. We purchase hair from a blank blank blankety blank supplier. Or G. I don't know. If you picked answer 4A, you were right. The best virgin hair companies skip temples and suppliers altogether and have trained their own teams to purchase hair directly from donors. However, as you're researching hair companies, if their answer is 4B, it means they haven't a clue how the hair is sourced. It could be stolen, diluted, fallen, or even collected from graves. 4C is fair, but it's only a valid answer for native Indian sellers. If they answer 4D, this means they haven't a clue. If they answer 4E or F, it means the hair is actually Indian and they haven't a clue how it's sourced. And poor answer 4G, at least they were honest, right? Right? Woo! I know this is a lot of information, but we're almost there. To make it easier for you to keep track of the questions, we've created a beautiful downloadable guide, and I'll give you the link at the end of the video. Ready for question 5? Let's go. Question 5. How was this hair pattern created? Here are the 3 most frequent answers in order from most desirable to least desirable. A. The pattern has not been manipulated. It's virgin. B. The pattern was created using steam or boiling water. This is mechanical manipulation. It's not virgin. C. The pattern was created using a relaxer or perm. This is chemical manipulation. And again, it's not virgin. How many times have you seen companies list hair as virgin on their website when the pattern is obviously processed? Let's be clear. The hair may have been virgin at one point, but as soon as it's steamed, boiled, or permed to achieve a specific pattern, it is no longer virgin by definition. And that company is not being honest about what it's offering you. Question 6. How would you describe the hair cuticle? The cuticle is the outermost part of the hair shaft. It is a hard, shingle-like layer of overlapping cells. It acts as a protective barrier for the softer inner structure, including the medulla and the cortex. The cuticle is responsible for much of the mechanical strength of the hair fiber and also represents the structure that holds the water content of the fiber. Much of the shine that makes healthy hair so attractive and beautiful is due to the cuticle. Unacceptable answers to this question are: the hair is Remy. This is a description of how the hair was collected, not whether the cuticle is intact and aligned. The cuticle has been descaled, red annihilated, then coated with a silicone, red this will be a hot mess after one wash. If anyone actually admits to such, don't exit gracefully. Just exit. An acceptable answer to the question about hair cuticles is: the hair cuticle is intact and aligned. But the best answer is: we oversee collection, and as a result, we personally ensure that the hair cuticle is intact and has been secured from the point of origin, beginning with the hair donor. Question 7. How have nits been removed? There are 3 ways to remove nits from hair. Most often, suppliers will use insecticides, then wash the hair, or they'll use adhesive dissolvents. But both present challenges. Have you ever experienced severe or persistent itching after installing your hair extensions? Or have you ever had an allergic reaction? Insecticides were the most likely culprit. On the other hand, dissolvents cause damage to the hair cuticle. The best method for removing nits is manually, with no chemicals involved. So ladies, what do you think? I hope that now that you know the 7 questions to ask, you're more empowered than ever to purchase the best quality virgin hair extensions on the market. Let's keep the conversation going. Have you ever asked a retailer any of our 7 questions? Are there any other questions you asked prior to making a purchase? Let us know in the comments below. You can download the official 7 questions guide by clicking here. Or if you want to browse our boutique, you can do so by clicking here. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. See you next time.